Tired of people out here saying that Naruto's soft, man. Like, my boy don't be out here standing on business for real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, put some respect on my goat. Today, in this video, we're going to be going through every time Naruto has caught a body in his own series. It could be a person, it could be an animal, a spirit, as long as it's alive. Every time that Naruto has ended a life. Because it does happen quite a few times. You know, talk no jutsu is great and all that. But hey, sometimes you just gotta put these boys in the dirt. First up, we got Shippuden from the second OVA, Protect the Waterfall Village. Naruto's first ever kill. We all remember our first. What was your first kill? Leave it in the comments below. I'm gonna be honest, if the Naruto wiki didn't label this man as deceased, I would have assumed that he just got arrested, like so many other people do in the series, because let's be real, this quick little beatdown, for all of the crimes that this guy has committed, it was kind of tame. With an assist from Sasuke, Naruto uses a bunch of shadow clones to give Shippuden these hands, basically hurling him straight to the bottom of a waterfall and straight to his death. Again, looking at this, it's probably like, oh, this isn't that bad. All he did was fall into some water. But first, I mean, they were kind of high up in the air. Fall damage is still a real thing in the Naruto universe. And B, I mean, this waterfall is pretty huge. Have y'all ever been under the big bucket at the water park when it finally tips over? Yeah. Gets pretty intense. Plus 1 point for my boy. On to the next one. We got Doto Kazahana from the first movie, Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow. Naruto's first kill with the Rasengan. An attack so powerful that it brings a country of snow its first spring season ever in all of recorded history. Not really. Really, it's because of these mirror generator things that were already running, producing heat and melting everything, which causes the entire country to suddenly spawn flowers, coincidentally at the same exact time that Naruto delivers his final blow to Doto, the main antagonist. Because this is a movie, and there needs to be some sort of visually cathartic conclusion to this battle. I mean, it does look pretty cool. Not only was this Rasengan enhanced by light reflecting off of the mirrors, but Doto was also sent crashing into one of the mirrors with the centrifugal force of a helicopter propeller. Remember when the Rasengan used to spin people? R.I.P. Yukie's uncle, plus 1 point. Next, we got Adachi from the TV anime, part 1, episode number 141. This is a weird one because Naruto is somewhat responsible for his death. It's just that the person isn't killed by his hand directly like the previous two. During the Land of Rice filler arc, underrated, Naruto fights against this guy turned Frankensteinish science experiment monster named Adachi, who uses this special ability from his clan that traps Naruto inside of this gradually shrinking pyramid-shaped cage made of chakra. Thanks to the help of Sakura and this girl named Sasame, Adachi's concentration on the jutsu is broken, which allows Naruto to break free of the chakra cage, and this causes a huge explosion for some reason. The explosion then has this underground layer, which everyone was fighting in, to start collapsing, which is then when Adachi, now free of Orochimaru's influence, chooses to stay behind to keep the weird half-sentient puppet creature still clinging on to him after being blown away at bay to atone for his sins. You know, noble sacrifice and all that. Again, not killed directly by Naruto. Some might say that Adachi actually did it to himself because this was ultimately his jutsu, right? But hey, man, if this was a courtroom, Naruto would definitely have some sort of culpability. Let's give him plus half a point. Yeah. Next, now we got the Umibozu from, again, from the TV anime, episode 173. Is it a person? Could it even be considered alive? I mean, really, it's just a bunch of seawater being manipulated by chakra. I mean, it's classified as a summoning creature, so I guess it counts. It also doesn't just poof away like all the other summonings do when they get defeated, so, I mean, whatever this thing is, it is most certainly dead. This one was a collaborative effort between Naruto and Gamabunta, more so than what Naruto and Sasuke did in the Waterfall Village OVA episode, because basically what takes this thing out is this makeshift replication of Gamabunta's and Jiraiya's Toad Oil Flame Bullet technique, with Naruto using a paper bomb. Naruto's singular paper bomb definitely wouldn't have done anything to this giant water creature, and Bunta's oil is also useless without some fire for combustion. In order to pull this off, they definitely needed each other. Plus, another half a point. All right, now we got 8 random guys from episode 174, the episode directly after the Umibozu. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, for all the people out there saying Naruto is sweet and doesn't kill people, here you go. One of the guys, he literally trips and causes him to fall off the edge of a cliff 100 feet to his death. And this is because the other 7 of them are all dogpiling on top of Naruto. Naruto then uses his multi-shadow clone technique, and the weight of all of these people then causes the cliffside to crumble, sending all 6 of these former bodyguards of this kid named Kunihisa, the kind of like the main character of the episode, as well as the little brother of the first guy that just fell to his death. These 2 bandits that were following Naruto around for the entire episode, they all fall hundreds of feet to their death. You can't tell me they didn't. Just look at how deep that ravine is. Even Naruto was scared of falling in. These aren't shinobi either. These are just regular people. And then if somehow, by some chance, any one of them miraculously survived the fall, well, then they would have had to immediately deal with the falling chunks of what used to be the cliffside that they were standing on. That's 8 points on the board for our boy. Damn! Next, we got Haido from The Legend of the Stone Jalel. Not only was this guy hit with 1 superpowered Rasengan, but with 2 superpowered Rasengans. 1 imbued with the chakra of the nine-tailed fox, and the other enhanced by the power of the Galel Stone. And then even after all of that, the Galel Stone that Haido had gets destroyed by the Rasengan, which brings about this huge instability in chakra that ends up creating this underground space-time rift, which sucks in Haido's probably still warm carcass, as well as the entire underground castle that they were in. Bro is dead as fuck. Plus 1 point. On to the next one, and we got one of these random Shinobazu guys from part 1, episode 210. This is another one that's, I guess, kind of up to your interpretation. Another one involving a collapsed cave as well. Just ask Obito about how dangerous these rocks can be. So Naruto hits one of these random Shinobazu ninja dropout guys. English dub, I see you, with a Rasengan, which might have potentially killed him on impact. If it didn't, the cave collapsing in on him definitely did. And even if he didn't get immediately smashed by the rocks, he definitely would have ran out of oxygen eventually. He basically got buried alive, right? Hey man, at least he died with a smile. Plus 1 point. On to our next person, Shura from episode 212, the leader of the Shinobazu. Not only was he also hit point blank with the Rasengan, but he also fell likely hundreds of feet to his death. Most likely getting impaled by a tree branch, or probably his guts getting splattered all over a boulder somewhere. It was high enough that Naruto needed to steal the guy's umbrella, right, to safely glide back down to the ground. Fall damage being a real thing, Naruto, we know, is a damage tank, so, I mean, that kind of says something right there about how long of a fall this was, right? Plus 1 point from Mealy Poppins. Only real ones who get that joke. Next, we actually got 2 people, Ishidate and Shabadaba, from the movie The Guardians of the Crescent Moon Kingdom. Naruto's final drill before the time skip, ending it off with a double kill. This time using a Rasengan enhanced by the power of the moon. I took that personally. With the help of Hikaru and his father Michiru carrying him on his shoulders because one of his legs was petrified, Naruto absolutely annihilates this mercenary ninja named Ishidate, with the evil bureaucrat government man Shabadaba also getting caught in the blast, like getting some extra fries on the side. Even though Shabadaba's situation is kinda arguable because he was already completely petrified by the time the Rasengan hit him, but the petrification can be reversed, but not anymore because, well, you know, this ain't Dr. Stone. Plus 2 points. Next, we got Yura from Naruto Shippuden, episode 15. It took this long to get to Naruto's first and only, question mark, canonical kill in the entire story, taking this random guy out with his brand new, much bigger Rasengan. It was the only thing that Jiraiya taught him, while this guy was disguised as Itachi Uchiha, where it was then revealed that this person was actually a Jonin from the sand named Yura, a sleeper agent for the Akatsuki. Now, I've seen some people argue that Yura was already dead by the time he fought against Team 7, but it is explicitly stated the specific shape-shifting technique that Pain used to transform Yura into Itachi. It requires an allocation of a portion of the original person's chakra, as well as a living human sacrifice. Emphasis on living. So this man's life indeed ended at the hands of Naruto. Plus 1 point. Next, we got Morio from Naruto Shippuden the movie. Another one that's kind of blurring the lines on if this is a killable object. Morio is less of a person and more of a centuries-old celestial demon. Whatever it is, it definitely dies in this movie. Shion plays a huge part in killing this thing. She does give Naruto some chakra, the same chakra which the light from it is supposed to be the only thing that can stop this thing, you know, being passed down through her family for generations and stuff. So just like when he teamed up with Gamabunta to take down the Umibozu, this was a collaborative effort. Plus half a point. Next, we got Fuka from the Shippuden anime, episode number 68. Crazy hair lady gets a Rasengan to the face as revenge for sexually assaulting Naruto earlier on in the arc. It's pretty straightforward. Plus 1 point. Easy W. Next, we got the Zero Tails from the second Shippuden movie. Another malevolent spirit that Naruto kills that's technically not a person. Does this count as Naruto killing a Biju? We don't get to see this death on screen, but after Naruto and Sasuke managed to separate the evil beast from Shino, the main antagonist from the movie, using the power of the Zero Tails to wage war with the world, and all that, the evil beast goes absolutely berserk. Torrents of it filling the hallways of the sky fortress that they're in, slaughtering everybody in the surrounding area. Naruto decides to just blow everything up using a bunch of shadow clones and a bunch of Rasengans to do so. Again, we don't see it on screen, but I think it's safe to say that this huge explosion that you're seeing right now, yeah, I think the Zero Tails is no more. Plus 1 point. Next on the list, we got Kakuzu. This is easily like the most contentious one, right? Yes. Taking the concept of this video very literally, Naruto does not kill Kakuzu by himself. And here we go. For all intents and purposes though, right? Naruto does land the killing blow on Kakuzu. The man has 5 hearts, so theoretically, in order to kill him, he has to die 5 times. Kakashi takes out the first heart, Hidan accidentally takes out the second, and Naruto destroys the final 2 on his back with the... Then at the very end, when dust is settled and Kakuzu was on death's door, unable to use any more of his chakra, Kakashi officially puts him down for good. If you want to be a literal stickler about this whole thing, then yeah, Kakashi kind of swooped in, stole Naruto's kill at the last minute. It shouldn't count. However, taking the multiple hearts into consideration, I kind of see this as just another collaborative effort. Is just drawn out over multiple episodes. Obviously, I won't be giving Naruto full credit, but destroying 2 of his hearts is technically killing Kakuzu twice. He definitely does the most damage to him. Just doing some quick math. That'll be 2 over 5 plus 4/10 of a point. Yeah.
This is madness.
Moving on to somebody a lot less complicated. We got Hiruko from the Will of Fire movie. All right. Finally, somebody that gets hit with the Rasen Shuriken and dies before Kakashi can come and steal Naruto's kill. Yep, this time Kakashi just sits and listens to his old pal Hiruko give his final words. Plus 1 point, you love to see it. Next, we got Anrokuzan / Mukade from the Lost Tower movie. Hold your horses, as much as I would love it to be, unfortunately, no, this is not another double kill for our favorite boy named after a fish cake. Not only is Anrokuzan just an alias, but this is another one of those situations where does Naruto get the kill? This time Naruto uses a Supreme Rasengan, powered up by both his chakra as well as Minato's chakra, to destroy Mukade's giant armored puppet body, gravely injuring him in the process. Just before he dies though, he throws himself into a pool of this ancient chakra flowing beneath them, the same chakra that was being used to power an entire city in this movie, and he self-destructs because he's petty, and he wants to take everyone down with him. Obviously this fails. I'm still trying to figure out if this counts. Self-destruction implies chop suey side. So, I'm sure there's a bunch of people on my ass right now talking about how this shouldn't be on the list. But I mean, he did only crash out like this because he had his regeneration taken away. Just kind of wanted to go out in a blaze of glory, right? Because he knew the end was near. Hey, the way I see it, Naruto definitely landed the killing blow. Mukade was being a sore loser, so he tried to rob Naruto for the credit, which he kind of did, but he was still going to die anyway, so plus half a point. Let's move on to the giant crab from Naruto Shippuden episode number 225. A part of me still thinks that this giant crab might actually be like a puppet or something. I mean, just look at it, right? Hey, I mean, it might already be dead. Its full name in English is the giant corpse crab. The episode where it appears is about Naruto and the rest of the boat squad investigating this haunted, abandoned pirate ship in the middle of the ocean. This whole thing could just be a genjutsu. The crab might not even be real at all. The outer shell of this thing was too tough to break through, so Naruto decides to strike the soft inside of the crab instead. With a Rasengan, he blows the whole thing up. Somebody get the butter and garlic ready. Plus 1 point. Next, we got the ultimate summoning beast from Naruto Shippuden episode 227. Not just any summoning beast, the ultimate summoning beast. Again, not a human, technically not even an animal. We got this, quite frankly, terrifying amalgamation of a bunch of different summoning animals all mashed together inside of one monstrosity that can also absorb chakra as well. It gets sliced in two by a Rasen Shuriken and then falls into a pit of lava. Not only is this probably Naruto's most brutal kill in the entire series, but I always thought that this one shot of him and the rest of the boat crew looking down at the beast, drowning in the lava like he's Big Mom and Kaido at the end of Wano, I always thought this shot was hard. Nah, these really my guys for real, bro. Boat gang, plus 1 point. Next, we got the evil Naruto clone. All the times that Naruto comes up against an evil version of himself in the series, it's about time he got to kill one of these guys. This is from that Chikara special that came during the middle of the war arc, and is Naruto's final kill in the Shippuden series. So there's this replica of the Kyuubi that Kabuto created using a bunch of snakes and some of the Nine Tails' chakra. It goes berserk after absorbing too much power, kinda looking more like Orochimaru's 8-headed snake rather than Kurama by the end. Naruto, using this false Super Saiyan equivalent to his Kyuubi chakra mode basically, he destroys it with an incomplete but still very effective Bijou Rasengan. Surely this has to count as a tailed beast kill for Naruto, right? Plus 1 point. Next on the list, we got Urashiki Otsutsuki from Boruto episode 135. Naruto's only kill in the Boruto series, and it's not even by the present version of him. Tragic. In a final battle against Urashiki, Boruto, Sasuke, a young Naruto, and Jiraiya all team up against the all-powerful Otsutsuki. It's a long story. After almost losing himself to the Nine Tails, regaining his consciousness at the last minute thanks to his future offspring, Naruto locks in just in time to wipe Urashiki off the face of the map with another father and son giant Rasengan. This time, I guess, with Naruto being in the sun role. Jiraiya and Sasuke also help out here in this final clash, but their contributions were honestly pretty negligible. It's kind of like saying Vegeta helped kill Cell. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, technically speaking, but at most they were only distractions, especially because the Kyuubi chakra definitely went a long way in taking out Urashiki in the end. Plus another half a point. And finally, we have Delta. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I just kind of threw Delta on here to give Hokage Naruto something, man. Something. Bro really does just sit behind that desk all day. He either never fights or, you know, when he does finally pop out, he lets one of his kids get the kill. I know, you don't gotta tell me. He does not kill Delta. I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb. In fact, he makes it a point to tell Boruto and Kawaki and us, the audience, that he intentionally let Delta live to get some information out of her about Kara. Unfortunately for them, though, they never got the chance to do this because her body was programmed to self-destruct. So if anything, Naruto only destroys her body. Even then, it's more like the Mukade situation from the Lost Tower movie where, I mean, she blows herself up. And then after all of this is over, she ends up getting revived anyway. So yeah, she definitely did not die. Honestly, I'm just using this as an excuse to round out whatever is left of Naruto's score from the Kakuzu debacle, right? This shouldn't even be on the list for real. Plus 1/10 of a point, I guess.
If it's me, I apologize. I'm just high, so sometimes I just emphasize. I'm just shy, so I